Alright, what's up, boys and girls? I know, I said got a lot to do, but I finished a lot of my stuff and it's 8 and I felt bad. I kept like missing days, so everything gets pushed back. And I also felt that I'm not making the cut fast enough, and I just want to, I want to fucking do it. So instead of thinking too much about it, I was just like, I have the time, I'll just go now. I'm just gonna go, fuck it, whatever. I don't care. So super duper late. I usually don't work out this time, and because of that, no pre-workout. Kind of got to use these two lights because I don't have a light back here. I think a light back here would be awesome, but this is a coupe. This is a two-door car, so I don't have a back seat, so there's no light back here. So, but it's gonna be leg day today. My diet today has been kind of weird. So woke up super hungry, like super duper hungry, but then I didn't eat until like 3 p.m. and I had a big pork steak, like a pork butt, like the family cut style that like you'll find at your Kroger's or whatever. Super duper abundant or readily available. What am I talking about? And then I had it with some pasta, some macaroni. So I kind of cooked it, seared it on both sides. I have this little weight, like a cast iron weight that I kind of put on the meat to stop it from like deforming and shrinking and stuff. So I was able to get a really nice sear on both sides, and then I cut that into little bits, threw it in with the pasta, had a little roasted bell pepper and some Alfredo, and I devoured that. Well, not the whole thing. There's still like maybe a third left that I'm gonna eat afterwards, because I didn't really count the calories, but I imagine it's fairly high, and protein is not there. So I'm gonna do this workout sort of on an empty stomach-ish. It's been like 4 or 5 hours since I last ate, but I am powered by motivation tonight. Mad motivation. So we just finna take advantage of that and go with it. But I'm gonna go home, eat the rest of that. That'll probably take me around 500. That'll probably be around 1,300 calories already. And I mean, it'll probably be like 10:30 by the time I get home and I'm showered and stuff, and if I take the dogs out, maybe 11. And then, if I'm really hungry, I'll steam some broccoli, some cauliflower, some cucumber, some carrots, and then probably gonna do a little protein shake, protein milk type deal, 30 grams. There's one at Costco right now. So if you guys have a Costco membership, there's one at Costco. So I like Premier Protein, right? That's the easy to find go-to. They even have a Premier Protein cereal. I think it's like chocolate fudge or like strawberry something, right? The actual cereals are a little bit hard because it can't be, right, because they have to get each serving to be about, I think, 180 calories with 200 grams or 20 grams of protein. So I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, but right, it tastes 85% like normal cereal, right? It's just a little bit crunchy, right? Like it's a lot crunchier, but outside of that, I found it's like Orgain or something like that. Organ, something like that. It's like organic protein. I'm not sure if it's plant-based. I hope it's not, because plant-based protein often doesn't have the same equivalency of leucine and tryptophan and all the amino acids that you would generally get from red meat, poultry, dairy, things like that, right? Just the ratio of which amino acid you get out of it is a little bit different. And it's not the best choice for someone who is training hard, right? Of course, there are people that are, that make do with it, but um, I am not genetically gifted enough to be able to overcome that. So, but you might be thinking, why am I talking about it, right? You're saying it's not good. You get it? Yes, because the flavor was Fruity Pebbles. What the fuck? At first, I was like, this is gonna taste like ass. But it was like on sale at Costco. It was like $3 cheaper, $4 cheaper. So I went with it, got it, and no, it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. It's actually really fucking good. Like most protein shakes, even Premier Protein, all just like down that bitch, right? Right, I'm chugging it like a Fortnite potion. But this one, man, sometimes I'll just sip on that bitch. I'll even do like the little wine sip, where like I'll sip with like a more open mouth, so I get air in and aerate the fucking protein milk, because it's actually kind of fucking good. So if you guys are looking to mix stuff up, maybe you're not drinking your protein as often, you're getting sick of it, try that. It's pretty good. It's about the same price on sale. You get 30 of them. It's like 160 calories for 30 grams of protein, which is a better ratio than muscle milk, and it tastes better than muscle milk. Muscle milk tastes like absolute chemicals. But it's leg day today. I quickly looked at it because I was wondering what I was gonna have to do at fucking 8 p.m. at night. It's RDLs, leg press, leg extension. I'll add in my new favorite, hamstring curl machine at the end, but I'm not sure how many people are gonna be there, so I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative with the warm-up sets, and I might just get into it when I'm ready, like faster, because I know in the morning and afternoon, that crowd I know, so if there's anybody in there that's a little bit weird, bro, it's like 8:30, I just don't want to deal, right? I'm not trying to rub the wrong whatever, right? I'm just trying to get in and get out. And then afterwards, I'm going to try and have this workout be quick, because I want to get into the Forbidden Gym, and I want to do some cardio, because I actually feel like I should downgrade my workout from 5 a day to 4 a day and just do cardio on three of the days. I think that'll be more effective, but while I'm there, I'm also gonna be using some of their Smith machines, right? Not for like real sets. Like I'll go up to one working set and quit. Oh, is there a cop down there? Oh, this guy was warning me. Thanks, buddy. Or a deer? I'm gonna use a Smith for a bit. I'm gonna do the bench, because I kind of miss how the Smith feels on the bench. Like you can just push. You don't have to worry about the arch, the leg drive, the control, the stabilization, not pushing straight forward, but like up and over, it's just, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love barbells, but it's nice to be able to fuck around the Smith too, so. And then I think I'm gonna do some Roman chairs. Hanging leg raises is a little bit too hard for me at the moment. I feel like I need straps to really lock in my forearms, and then I swing too much, and I just need a little bit more control. So I'm working with the Roman chair right now. That seems to be working well. Probably do about 15, 3 sets, something like that. Then I might do weighted decline sit-ups, maybe 2-3 sets, probably 2 sets, because I don't really need much more upper abs. It's more lower abs and lower back. But you know, for the decline, I'll just do a 45 plate on my chest and go up and down 12, 15 times. You know, and if the vibe isn't right, then I'll just do some heavy cable crunches and call it. You know, but yeah. Let's see, what else do I want to try with the Smith? It's the bench. Maybe I'll try some like sumo, Smith squats. I tried it before because one of my friends recommended it to me, but never really done like a real set with it. So maybe I'll fuck around with that a little bit. Maybe I'll put, you know, a plate or some on each side and fuck around with that a little bit. But yeah, there was something else I kind of wanted to experiment with that was over there, but I forgot what it was. Is it cable, bro? Is it back? Is it bicep? Tricep? Well, fuck it, whatever. It might just be the bench that I was really kind of looking to feel out again, but. So. Oh, that reminds me. Even though we kind of started this car talk already, and I'm a little bit close. This has been on my mind because I saw this as a YouTube short, right? And I'm someone that has very strong opinions. So if you guys are like, no, that doesn't make sense, and here's why. Hey man, tell me. Because I consider myself an open-minded individual, and what that means is if I'm encountered with new information, then I will reassess what I believe in, right? So, but I saw this YouTube short, and it was talking about how wearables can't determine how well you recover, right? Fitbit, Garmin, Whoop, Apple Watch, Pixel Watch, Galaxy Watch, or whatever band type deal. You know, I don't know, you know, all the brands are out there, but he was pretty much saying that wearables can't determine your recovery. And I was like, I don't necessarily agree with that. And then his whole thing was like, yeah, no, it's about hormonal markers and cortisol, and you know, your nitric oxide recyclers, and you know, your fucking whatever. This is decoupled. Well, cool, right? A blood test would be good, but nobody getting no fucking blood test every single morning to know if they have recovered well or not, right? That's just dumb. And I think that guy is missing the point of wearables, which is I don't need to know if I am 100% recoverable. I just need to know if I'm within the threshold of I'm recovered enough to keep working at this pace, to keep training at this pace, right? And let's say yours is not that accurate, right? I feel like my Whoop is, because whenever it's yellow, I feel yellow. Whenever it's green, I feel alert and awake. And when it's like 90% or higher for recovery, I feel like fucking Kratos, dude. I feel on top of the world. I can do anything today, bro. Bring it on. But the other thing that they're missing is that it's not necessarily, you know, am I recovered? How recover, right? It's about establishing habits and knowing what is good and what isn't, right? So what I like about Whoop is that there's a journal every single morning, right? After it detects that you're waking up, you know, the next time you open Whoop, the app, it'll prompt you for a journal, and you can put stuff on there, whatever you like. You know, like, have you traveled recently? Did you sleep in the same bed? Did you wear earplugs? Did you wear a nose strip? Did you use breathworks? Did you meditate? Did you eat before? Did you take milk? Right? All that jazz. And when you kind of log that over a month, right? That's N equals 30. That's statistically, you know, relevant at that point, right? There's enough sample size, right? And you do it for 2 months, right? And you can change the journals and you just keep adding stuff, right? You know, then you'll see, oh, okay, so this is a trend, right? Oh, this is good for me. Oh, for some reason, when I do this, I always come out less, you know, you might be, oh, that's just a coincidence. If it's a coincidence, then why is it a trend after 30 trials, 60 trials, 90 trials. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we're looking for patterns, and we're looking for a way to isolate variables to see if it's affecting me, right? Negatively or positively, right? I don't really care how much per se, but yeah. So for me, no strip, earplugs are the most important. And a really cold room. Like, I like that bitch cold. You know what I'm saying? Those are great, right? Those are my top 3. And then the next one is social fulfillment, like melatonin, accomplished, you know, like a moderate amount of work that you wanted to accomplish and that you feel accomplished. And then after that is, after that, shoot, I forgot what after that is, but yeah, no, I mean, like, that kind of sets me up for whatever the fuck that I want to do, right? Right? So now I know, okay, cool, you know, if I want to be more recovered, right? Of course, I'm not saying I want to be recovered. I want to be more recovered. No strip, earplugs, maybe an eye mask, cold temperature, you know, consistent sleep time, consistent wake up time, seeing light when I wake up, you know, decompressing before I go to sleep, right? All those, boom, right? Like, I do all those, and, you know, my average is like 60, like 5% or something like that. And the way it determines that if it's higher than 69, then you're above average. And if you're like 69 to like 39 or something like that, then you're in the average, and below that's red, right? So, but no, I mean, there's been 2-week stretches where I'm green all around, and I feel fucking amazing, right? But all right, let's get in there. It doesn't look like a lot of people. I'll try to get my shit done. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is post-production me. Been pretty bad about going to the gym recently. A little bit more swamped in life than I anticipated. But here, I think I just talked about it in the intro, but went in at like 8:30, something like that, something really, really late. And I wasn't able to even get this recording in and get everything edited until like a day later. So, but today I went in. I kind of felt bad that I missed the last day, and then last week I was kind of spotty either. So I got done with all of my stuff. I worked from maybe like 12 to around 7, 8 something, and then felt bad and went to the gym. But nothing spectacular today. It's supposed to be leg press day, I think, or hack squat. I forgot which one, but instead I wanted to do just back squat, just something easy, something that I'm comfortable with. And I also really wanted to fuck around with this wider stance. So I was able to hit a PR of 265 for 2, I believe. So technically 40 pounds more than what I was doing before, which is kind of crazy. Just by going wider on my stance. So instead of doing it, you know, like, yes, like, oh, but what's going on here? I fucked up. I only put weights on one side, and I've got to put weights on the other. I'm an idiot. But no, this is 2 plates and 2 10s on each side, I believe. So total 265, right? 225 plus 4, yeah, 265. And with my squat stance, I'm going wider. So normally it would be right below my shoulders, but I'm going wider, so it's like an inch further out on each side. So right where I'm standing is usually where I would be squatting, but you see how I keep going out more. And I think it works for me because my knees still track over my toes. I'm able to get this fucking crazy depth, and it doesn't look like there's a sticking point, but it was a grind on the way up. So maybe it's a mental block thing, but I definitely think I could have gone for like 285 for at least one, but it was super late, and you know, I didn't really want to risk an injury, especially when I've been a little bit inconsistent. But instead of doing RDLs, which was also scheduled, I did some hammy curls because this machine fucking bangs. And if you're wondering why I keep wearing the gray pants on my leg days, it's because they're the only ones where they're super flowy, where I can wear my knee sleeves underneath them, right? So I have my knee sleeves in right now.
don't know if you can tell. Well, I don't think you can tell, right? Like that's how kind of loosey goosey they are. So I can kind of put them on and take them off without having to take my pants off and go into the restroom and take my shoes off and balance on one foot. And it's just too much. So I predominantly like to use these pants for leg days because I can put on my knee sleeves without having to take off my pants. But during the summer, I'll just use shorts, no problem. But yeah. So that's why you always see the gray pants on leg days, especially these ones. But one of my friends watched this because I kind of use this also as a way to let people keep track of what I'm doing because I'm kind of spotty in letting people know what I'm doing. How's it going with me? I'm one of those people that is always receptive, but I never reach out on my own. So this is a good way of me saying, hey guys, this is what the fuck I'm doing, without actually having to put any time investment into doing that. Yeah, I know it's not great, it's kind of lazy, but it is what it is, right? I'll work on it as I can. But one of my friends did mention about the ass, the posterior chain looking kind of thick right now. A little bit jiggly, like there's a lot of body fat on it, but hey, it's better than being a stick, right? The body fat I can get rid of and it'll get more shapely, the glutes will get a little rounder, and I think I'm one of the only guys that not prioritize, but would like to have a nice ass. I think, one is the most athletic muscle, but it's also the most aesthetic muscle too. So, but finishing off with leg extensions, I believe this is 75s, and I think I talked about it before, but I can't actually go down because the angle is all fucked up, and I can't actually go up because the angle's too fucked up, right? Like this machine is made for a giant, right? Like my back is like not even close to the the back of the rest.
Oh, almost got DMCA'd, which one of my videos did get DMCA. It's kind of fucking annoying. But I was playing Kingslayer, so oh well. All right, leg day done. A little deviation from what would have normally transpired, which would have been leg press, barbell RDLs, leg extensions, calves. I think that was the original. I said, fuck that. This is the last day of this block. Doing some new shit. But no, I was just a little bit aggressive in there, so decided to just PR on the back squat by 40. Oh well, that's cool. So it is what it is. Saw one of my boys in there that I met a couple times, but we always have different schedules. So this is like my third time seeing him and his girlfriend. Dude, I love them. They're real cool. They're real chill. They're real patient. Saying, like, they'll talk and they'll give advice and they'll listen. Real cool couple, man. I dig them a lot. And then there's a couple of kiddos in there. Looks like high schoolers, maybe sophomore, juniors, trying to power clean 225, trying to get on the board, 2 plates, at their school. Cool, man, but I asked them, like, oh yeah, man, are you guys doing all these stuff? And they're like, what's that? I was like, oh, like Olympic weightlifting, like snatch and the clean and jerk. And they're like, oh no, just doing this for my strength and conditioning class, right? I was like, oh shit, bro, it's not even for football or for basketball or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, cool, man. So form was a little whack, but they're not trying to do the actual clean and jerk. It's just the power clean. Cool, man. I mean, his turnover was fast, so it didn't look like there was a lot of risk for injury, so I didn't say anything, man. I'm just let him train. I'm just gonna let him progress his way. If he asks for help, sure, man, I got you. But overall, they were super polite. Saying, like, whenever I would walk by, like normally, right, because the place is so cramped. Someone's on the platform, someone's on the squat rack, you would just squeeze in between and go through. And they're like, oh shit, it's like, oh, move, man. Oh yeah, my bad, man. Well, that's cool, man. So They're good kids, man. And then one of my other friends, well, I hope he's a friend. He acts more like an acquaintance, you know, like he talks with other people, but he doesn't really talk with me. But maybe that's how he is. Maybe I'm a little bit too pushy. Maybe I'm a little bit too weird. I don't know, but I'll just keep saying, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, see you later. Yeah, I'll just keep that up until he's receptive, man. Okay, because I'm a pushy motherfucker. But yeah, no, he gave me some clues and some tips on the deadlift, which was helpful, you know. I told him, I was like, oh yeah, man, like, thanks for your tip, man. I was like, oh, okay. You know, it's like not a lot of response, like, oh yeah, man, like, well, yeah, you guys, like, how you feel, man? What did you pull? Well, none of that. So, try to thread the conversation, but no go. It is what it is. Can't be friends with everybody, but yeah. So, now on my way to do cardio. Well, actually, on my way to play with the bench machine for like 10 minutes, and then I'll do cardio for 30. And then we'll call it, go home, eat the rest of my now cold Alfredo pasta with pork. And then maybe protein milk, some broccoli, you know, some fibrous veggies into maybe like a egg white omelet. Actually, kind of fills me up. There's a lot of volume, and it's pretty, you know, it's pretty protein dense, so that's nice. But yeah. Oh, back to what I was saying about the, you know, the wearables and your recovery. I firmly stand by that, you know. Oh, I think it doesn't tell you exactly what it is, but is, yes, your hormonal markers, your, you know, nitric oxide recyclers, all your ion pumps, and, you know, the inflammatory, all of that is a better indicator, yes, but that's unfeasible. That's unreasonable to expect someone to do that, get blood work every single day, and have it done in an amount of time that so he knows before he goes to the gym if he's recovered. That's bullshit, right? People use wearables because, one, it gives you a gauge of good, mediocre, bad. There's no real percentage. It just tells you good, mediocre, bad. That's how vague it is. But even though it's vague, if it's good, right? Like, I could be 99% good, or I could be 75% good, right? Good is still good, right? Like, I don't really care if good is the peak or good is at the bottom of good, right? Good is good, and that means that I can keep pushing. I can do whatever I'm doing. My diet, my nutrients, my recovery, my sleep, whatever it is, it's enough, right? That's what it tells me. And the other thing, I think I touched on it before, but I forgot, is okay, I gotta go to that place. It's a new, like, old school burger joint. It's like a diner type deal. I'm gonna hit that up once it's my bulk season. But the other thing is that it gives you a trend, okay? It tells you doing this, right, has some correlation to a green recovery. Doing this doesn't really correlate to your green recoveries. Okay, well, now I know. You know what I'm saying? It's what's this guy backing up in the middle? Okay, that's weird. But yeah, no, it's just I think when people are so inside their own asshole and they're so, like, niche and thinking about the only way you know, like, dude, everything is a tool. You can leverage everything to your disposal. Don't be an idiot. But that ends my rant. I'm at the place. Probably gonna tell you guys how I felt in the post-production of the clips of me working out. Hopefully you like the 265 by 2 back squats. Trying the Y stance. It feels a little bit compromising at the bottom, but I wobble less. I'm more stable because you know, I'm more of a triangle. You know, instead of a skinny triangle, I'm more of like a wide triangle with my feet. So That's nice.